Radiant Historia. Perfect chronology.
Okay. So, I may have slightly over-leveled to max. Not that I really care all that much. I just didn't want to have to power up anymore. There are some things I can do now. Admittedly, I looked into so I wasn't missing anything. Ugh, fine.
Let's get this over with.
Time to run!
Oh, I should be able to escape everything from now on.
Don't let your guard down!
I really not got the chests here. Did I just... Oh, I can't believe that. I haven't been back, have I?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you...
Yes.
Yeah!
Yes. Yes. What is it?
Okay.
Yes.
Here goes.
Yes. 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 What is it?
Okay, that should be all of them for now. Can't do any more of Kafka's. Story. Stun, shade, and death.
Understood? Understood? Very well. Now then. Oh!
I believe that Erica has learned all the skills to be learned from the packs. Things may be tough now, but don't give up. The future still has hope. Oh, that is interesting.
Understood?
Art.
Very well. Now then.
Art's last one is in an area I haven't been to yet, I think. Just leaves. Oh, and now I can do a bit of rush as well, can't I?
No.
Why that never appeared before? other two can be got from quests. Should be one somewhere here.
That's...
Oh, I hate that those things don't appear till I've got the quest active. I really do.
Understood? Very... Now then.
It's back here, isn't it? Is it further?
Oh, core parts. Now I can strengthen Rosh's gauntlet. Are you ready, Rosh?
Hey, what are you trying to do? I don't like that look in your eyes.
Don't worry. It won't hurt much.
Sonia, calm down. Let's talk this over.
No. You look quite dashing, dear.
I thought I was going to die.
If you find any more parts, you know where to bring them.
Please, don't find any more parts.
What was that, Raj?
I just said I'm so relieved. No, I'm so let's go, Stock. I can't wait to test out all the new powers of my gauntlet.
Right. Now let's clear out some of those side quests I've still got. Including getting one that's really weird to get. Right, where do I need to go? Is it here? A little further along. leave it to you. Okay. That should have been all I needed to do there. Further along. That's annoying. Okay, that's a beard. Good.
Rainy,
Stock?
you're just staring off into space. Is something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking about some stuff.
I see.
Hey, Stock, can I talk to you? Don't you think Rainy is acting a bit strange?
Why do you say that?
I can't really describe it, but she's missing that sharpness, that energy. I might be overthinking it.
No. You've known her for much longer than I have, and your perception greatly surpasses mine.
Really? You think so? Hey, could you lend her an ear for a bit? I think you could help her feel better.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on the situation.
Thanks, Stock. I think she's at the inn right now. I'm counting on you.
Stock?
Is something wrong, Rainy?
What are you saying that for?
I heard you were feeling down, and I wanted to let you know I'm here if you need to talk.
Talk to you, huh? All right. I'll tell you what's on my mind.
Great.
So I know this guy, right? He's super weird. He never speaks up, so it's hard to know what's on his mind. And he tends to put himself in dangerous situations without letting us know beforehand. I know he's strong, but I can't help but worry about him.
Sounds like he'd be difficult to handle. He must have a reason for acting how he does, though. Maybe you should consider that before you start worrying.
I try, but he never tells me anything.
Relax, Rainy.
Sorry.
Don't be. This guy must be really important to you.
Yeah, you're right. I think I've been fooling myself all along. Stock, I love you.
I thought we were talking about this guy you knew.
Well, yeah. I was just trying to break the ice, you know? I've never really done this before. Honestly, Stock, I've been putting myself in harm's way for years as a mercenary. But recently, watching you fight alongside me, it's made me think that maybe there's another way forward. One without fighting. Maybe I shouldn't have said any of this, but I just couldn't hold it in anymore.
Rainy.
I don't know what motivates you to fight the way you do, Stock. But what do you say? We can try and find that other way, together. There's more to life than battle. Let's throw down our swords. You and me.
Could there be a way to save the world from desertification without violence? I've never actually given it any thought.
Stock. Please.
Rainey has serious worries about my way of life. Is she right? Should I go on like this, or should I try to find another solution? I have to think about this one carefully. Should I really abandon this struggle and live with Rainey? Yes, you should. Maybe, just maybe, I could find another way with her, one I couldn't find on my own.
You win, Rainy. I'll lay down my sword if you'll lay down yours.
What? You really mean it?
I have to warn you. I don't know much beyond the battlefield. Are you sure you're interested in someone so single-faceted?
Don't worry, I'm in the same boat. I've been a mercenary for most of my life, after all. Let's jump headfirst into this together. We can take a stab at leading a normal life. Just me and you.
Yeah. Wherever you go, Rainy, I'll be by your side.
Stop.
Thereafter, Stock and Rainey decided to withdraw together. They informed everyone of their relationship and decided to settle in Scala. Unexpectedly, Rosh and the others had nothing for the two but congratulations. A year has now passed since the day Stock and Rainey renounced war. Together with Rainey, Stock did his best to search for a way to save the world, to no avail. The war showed no sign of ending, and the world's desertification proceeded steadily on. No one could predict when the end would come, but Liberty and Tio foresaw ruin. As he held the hand of his beloved, Stock sensed the end of the world drawing near.
I knew you would be back, Stock.
I hadn't expected you to turn away from an imminent threat, but we are happy to see you back.
Now, let us resume our efforts to find salvation for this world. Our hopes rest with you, Stock.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
So I know
As long as the world of the Black Chronicle lives, history will be distorted. Can I really do what Rainey wants and ignore that? Unfortunately not. No, I have a duty. I have to keep on fighting.
I'm sorry, Rainy. I can't abandon this fight. Not until it's all over.
it's all right, Stock. I'm just glad you opened up to me.
Really, though, I am sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I know how important this fight is. But once it's all over, will you give it some thought?
Yeah. After the war ends, I'll lay down my sword. And when that day comes, we can search for a new way forward together.
You mean it? Great. I'll have your back till then.
I'm counting on it.
You'd better not forget about this once the war's over.
I won't. I promise.
You know, it's kind of awkward standing around here making promises about the future. but I'm really glad we got to have this conversation. Thanks, Doc.
So, did you talk to Rainey? How did it go?
I can't say much, but she seems to be feeling better now.
I see. So you got her to talk. That's good.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't say more.
That's fine. I understand. Both you and Rainey are here, continuing our adventures. And that's all that matters.
You're as empathetic as ever, Marco.
Well, then take this. Give it to Rainey. She likes stuff like this, so I'm always keeping an eye open for it. I hope this cheers her up.
Then why don't you give it to her yourself?
It's kind of embarrassing, you know? Oh, and please keep the fact that I was worried about her between us.
Okay, Marco.
Well, that's not what I'm using.
I think she left the city before it was. I'll continue to search for her.
Right. Where can I go where that would work? Oh, really? That's new. Never got one from doing a side quest before, but whatevs. Maybe Art of the Insane?
Welcome. Listen here. Damn.
I know where I've got to go. Why won't this quest just trigger already? Do I gotta go to the other timeline?
Don't let your guard down!
Ugh.
I won't lose!
Why can't I? Oh, wait. Right. There's. Just clicked in my head. Do technically have another point where I can go to.
Have a meeting. It might be. All right.
Run across most of the damn map just to get there.
I'll protect you. Don't let your guard down.
Hey! All right!
Finally. The former shaman should be here, if what I heard is right. But if I'm going in, I have to avoid being noticed by the soldiers.
Is this a soul?
I remember this feeling. This person is someone important to Isla.
I see. What should we do, Ott?
Wait! Please.
Don't you touch him.
Isla!
Art, it's you.
I see.
So you've become a shaman.
Please.
Art, please. We just want to live together in peace. Please, leave us alone.
But Uncle Vanos... What should I do, Stock?
Art wants my advice. This isn't merely a problem concerning a runaway shaman. The decision Art makes here will affect her entire life as a shaman. I have to think about this one carefully. Do note. Should I really be telling her to not do anything with this person's soul?
Stock?
Ott, let's just leave them be.
Oh, okay. If that's what you think is best, Stock, I believe you.
Thank you. Poor Art. Someday you will know the pain I feel. That's why you let me go, because you know in your heart that one day you'll be like me.
Take care.
You must treasure those you hold close until that day comes. Take care, Art.
Where am I?
It's an oasis.
Ott, did you bring me here?
Yeah? Hey, Stock. Can we stay here until the war's over?
What are you saying? Of course not.
Someone scary is looking for you now, Stock. You can't leave. I'm going to protect you.
I didn't ask for this. Just let me go.
You're not leaving.
Wait, Ott! Listen to me!
Just as her predecessor had, Art strayed from the path of the shaman. Art decided to use her power to save Stock from anything that might harm him. Stock was trapped in a peaceful world Art created for him. But the desertification of the real world will not be ignored so easily.
Welcome back, Stock.
I have to admit, you gave us quite a scare this time. If you'd decided to stay there, well, there's nothing more we could have done.
Don't blame Ott for that. She had good intentions. But there is something I want to know. Who's this someone scary Ott mentioned? Is it the owner of the Black Chronicle?
We do not know, but one day you may find out.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
I've got to run all the way back again.
Hello, Stock.
Meeting.
All right.
Forgia. Most annoying thing about this is the travel time. Oh, I didn't think I was that high up.
This'll do the trick.
Damn it. See ya!
Here they come.
Still don't know how to get out of that other exit.
Is this?
Should I really tell her to send the soul to the heavens?
Ott, let's make sure this soul gets to heaven, where it belongs.
No!
Let me ask you, does this soul want to stay in this world?
That's...
can't you see? The soul looks so sad. Stock's right. We have to let it go where it's supposed to be.
Thank you.
He was smiling. Thank you, Art.
Oh, no.
No, perhaps it's best I say nothing. But please, could you give this to Vanos, my father? It's not right for me to have it any longer.
But
Please remember this. Sometime soon, you and Art will need to make a decision. I hope that the two of you come to the best conclusion when that time comes.
take care.
Art? Finally. Okay, now I need to go to the other place, which is... Battle for Scala. Nope, it's me on this one.
Ah, Stock! I heard that the previous shaman was in this city. Is that what I think it is?
This? The shaman gave it to me. She asked me to give it to her father.
So, you were able to see her.
Isla seems to be doing really well.
I see. Please, have this for your troubles. I hope you can put it to good use in your travels. Thank you, Stock. And thank you too, Art. Art's meeting with the previous shaman, my daughter, taught her a lesson she'll keep forever. Please, look after Art.
I'm not your babysitter. Ooh, it's less defense, but really good with everything else. I've been waiting, Red Swordsman. This is the last fight. Are you ready? I should say first. Even though at this point I'm unlikely to lose. You've done well to make it so far, Stock. You will be renowned for your swordsmanship. But now you must face the strongest monster that I know to exist.
Listen well.
Defeat it, and become a legend of Cygnus.
I won't lose.
Okay, I shouldn't use that every time. Especially because she's my healer. Can, however, use what I wisp.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. This'll help.
Too slow! No, no!
Leave it to me.
Yes! No, no!
Leave it to me. Sorry. We had to win this.
That was an impressive battle, Stock. Watching you has made me realize that martial arts has boundaries beyond my comprehension. I'm glad to have met a man like you. Okay. Huh. Okay.
What's up?
Stock, valiant swordsman. What troubles you?
Are you Goddard?
Yeah.
I have failed to introduce myself. I apologize. Indeed, I am Gadef.
I would like to hire you as a soldier of Alistel.
I see. If you ask this of me, then I can hardly refuse. Seems much easier to recruit Gadef in this timeline.
What's up?
What? Is something troubling you?
No, it's nothing. Thanks.
I will take my leave of Cygnus. I will fight alongside you when you choose to go. Hopefully the Gadef on the other side will join Alistel now as well. Right. Okay. Sky Forest, return to Alistel.
I need to leave Alice still, right?
I... This is tremendously unlikely, but...
It might be. All right.
We have. Don't let up.
Not let me go there, eh? Okay, that's fine. So I just can't turn that in yet. Can't do Beast God yet. Oh, there are some more. Dun 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 dun. Can't do yet. Dun 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 dun. It's core parts. Dun 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 dun. That's Kafka. It's Beast God. Right. So... I know exactly where it is.
Oh, could you do something for me on your way to Skull?
What is it?
During the last battle with Granork, I lost my armlet. It's not expensive, but it's important to me. I looked for it, but by the time I realized it was gone, it was buried in the Atolia wasteland sands. If you manage to find it, I'll make sure you're properly rewarded. I'm counting on you, and keep this a secret. It's kind of embarrassing.
Don't let up.
It's probably the other side.
Incoming.
I'll protect you.
Right, I forgot about that.
seems to be the armlet that Garland spoke of. I should deliver it to him.
Stop. Ugh. This thing.
I see you brought what I asked. Yes, this is it. Thank you.
It looks pretty old.
I'm sure you noticed that it's a toy armlet. My parents bought it for me when I was a child. But that was their first and last gift to me. That was the night I became a gladiator. Back then, it was quite common for fighting pits to feature gladiatorial combat between kids. Before I knew it, I was another one of the slave child warriors of Cygnus. I needed to keep winning to stay alive. And through it all, this armlet never broke and was never stolen. Now, it belongs to the king. This armlet was the only constant in all of my victories. You have my eternal gratitude. Take this. I couldn't just get rid of it. When I realized it was gone, I couldn't stop thinking about it. This armlet was actually the consolation prize in a lottery. I begged my parents to enter. I wanted the grand prize, a helm. I got this instead. Sorry for asking you guys to go after something this trivial.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Hey, can I ask a favor from you?
What's wrong?
Read this.
To avenge my late father, I challenge you to a duel. Meet me in the outskirts of the city. What is this?
It's from the former Prince of Cygnus. As you know, I took over Cygnus by defeating the previous ruler. He had a child, however, so I let them go free after I'd won. But as they were running away, the people of Cygnus caught and killed their former king.
Doesn't that show just how much the citizenry despised him?
Pretty much. But had I handled things better, he might not have ended up dead. And his son, who's now a bandit, might not have fallen so low.
So, what do you need me to do?
Give him this money. He's only a boy. I want him to use this money to get his life back together, and to stop obsessing over revenge.
And what if he refuses?
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Are you willing to lend a hand? So you'll do it. Good.
He should be waiting in the outskirts of the city, yes?
Yeah. If he hasn't given up on revenge, that is.
From a technical standpoint, considering how the game works, you should be able to get infinite gold there, but of course it wouldn't let me.
Yes?
He looks like a bandit, but he's still just a kid. This must be the late king's son Garland was talking about.
What is it?
What do you want?
Forget about this revenge angle you're trying to take. It won't serve you any good.
How do you know about that? Wait. Garland sent you?
That's right. Here. Use this to start your life anew on the right path.
Screw you. I'd rather die than accept that usurper's pity. There's only one thing I want, and that's to avenge my father. This kid is serious. Should I let them fight or put a stop to it? Okay, I'm going to stop him. Is that what I want to do? Garland would undoubtedly embarrass this child. I need to keep them from fighting.
I can't help you with that. And I mean no offense by this, but I doubt you could defeat Garland.
You two? Fine, I'll show you.
Hopefully that will help him abandon his dreams of revenge.
Damn it! Let my guard down. Didn't think. The boy. What?
King Garland. Oh God, you're bleeding all over.
Hey!
Someone call a healer, quick! Stock believed his attempt to dissuade the late king's son was a success. However, the rejection the boy felt only caused him to shift his mythology toward assassination. And so, as Garland was leaving the city one afternoon, the boy struck. Both died in the ensuing battle. Cygnus, in chaos after their king's demise, was decimated by Granorg. Such was the end of the kingdom.
It seems words alone couldn't calm his emotions.
My suggestion to you is this. Find a way to prevent this quarrel from escalating. But keep in mind, matters of the heart are not simple affairs.
Either way, you can't save the continent if Cygnus should fall. You have to retry.
Shall we record the actions you've taken so far, just in case?
Let 'em fight. Perhaps I should tell Garland to accept the duel. Is that what I want to do? Yep. This kid won't go away until he has his duel. I doubt it'll be a problem for Garland either.
Very well. I'll tell Garland to accept this duel of yours.
Thank you.
I'll finally be able to avenge my father.
How'd it go, Stock?
The bag of gold I'm carrying should tell you everything.
So, he still wants to duel me. Oh well. No choice but to fight him with everything I've got.
Don't take him lightly, Garland. You'd be putting yourself in real danger by dueling him.
So what? Win or lose, live or die. I started this fight, and now I'm going to end it. But the outskirts of town are no place for a prince to do battle. Hey, someone go fetch the late king's son. We'll hold a royal duel in the castle's courtyard. Look at you, a man full grown.
Hey,
Don't talk down to me. I'll kill you and avenge my father.
I won't just roll over and die. Show me what you've got.
Fine. It's your funeral. Ah! God, he's strong.
We're done here. Consider this your new lease on life. What will you do with it? Did your father want you to live hell-bent on seeking vengeance?
You're just letting him go?
He faced me like a man. I'm sure the late king is proud of him. Maybe someday he'll be strong enough to take my place.
I suppose time will tell.
You've been a great help. Take this with my gratitude.
Right. Is it this one?
Hey!
Is it this guy? He's near the tavern, so...
Hey!
Do you know the Desert Crows, the noble bandits? The other day I was walking around Lasville Hills with my dad. We were attacked by a monster, and the Desert Crows saved us. I was scared, but they were so cool.
Hey!
Have you heard of the Desert Crows? They're the biggest thieves of the century. I'm going to write them a letter and ask to be their apprentice. Then I'll rob that evil Queen Protea and give the people here all the treasure. Right, that's them. So in theory, I should have... be able to get that quest now. In theory, of course. Practice, it probably won't work. Oh, it's you guys. I wish I could jump out and shout, "Gotcha!" or something. But you've caught us in a bit of a rut. We're no good at stealing, and you beat us in a fight. We're supposed to be aces at this. Bro's in the pits about the way things have turned out lately. How can I cheer him up a bit? Maybe you guys could help a fella out. It's a crying shame to see him like this.
Yeah.
That's great. I wish there was some way to get his spirits up. I'm begging you, this guy isn't the bro I know. The Desert Crows are done for. We're no good at stealing any bit. Fine, say the same thing. I wish there was some way to get his spirits up. I'm unsure what to do next. Wait, maybe talking. Yeah, that would make sense actually. I think I got the quest around the wrong way. I thought that was to unlock it, not do it. That would make sense.
Hey!
Do you know the Desert Crows, the noble bandit? Yeah.
Huh?
What? You know the Desert Crows?
Hey!
Hey, guess what? My dad and I made this doll of one of the Desert Crows. Can you give it to Mr. Crow and tell him it's a thank you present? Hang on, I'll get it.
Yeah!
Here you go, check it out. Isn't it cool?
It's a promise.
You better give it to him and tell him it's from me. Yeah, I got the quest backwards.
Hey! Huh?
Whoa, are you one of their disciples?
No.
Hey!
Then, can you ask if I can be one too?
Yeah!
Here's my letter. Okay, that should hopefully do it. Oh, it's you, Stock. What can I do for you?
I brought you this.
A letter and a doll?
Bro!
Oh, it's you, bro. We've hit the big time.
You're actually kind of popular. I didn't see that coming.
That's right.
Yeah, the little kiddos be sad if you quit, bro. Do it for the children. Don't be ridiculous. We're not the heroes these kids think we are. We'll do anything for the right price. Just a couple of common cut purses. But that's all coming to an end now. But, bro,
I'm glad to hear that.
Huh?
what? Why you gotta say things like that?
It's honestly a relief to know you're not going to steal anymore. But what will you do now then?
I'm one of the Desert Crows and I'll be taking your treasure. Stop, in the name of the law, you dirty crow. You'll never get away with it.
These kids think you're a hero. Maybe you could try playing the part. Although, that may be too much to ask.
A hero, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. Alright, I'll do it. From here on, I'll be a prince among thieves.
Arts!
Let's get going, Hertz. The new Desert Crows are gonna be a real force to be reckoned with.
Bro!
Bro,
Yeah!
this is incredible, Mr. Stock. Bro is inspired again. Thank you so much.
Understood.
Guess I'll get going. The Desert Crows are going down in history as heroes.
Bro!
Wait for me! Right. Beast God requires going forward a bit. Should have access to one more quest, maybe. I'm gonna have a lot of Nemesia jobs. Okay. Sewers. How to disappear. Resistance. I want to... Actually, guess I haven't got access to that one yet. Okay. In that case, we have a lot to do here.
Oh, perfect timing. I picked up a reading on a new artifact. Ready for your next assignment? This time, you'll be heading to another...
You got that?
gone.
I see. What?
Hey,
What?
that piece. I am.
Go through this quickly again.
You got that?
Yes.
I won't lose.
Too slow!
You won't escape!
This is much better.
Take this!
You won't escape! You must cool down!
Holy.
It's finally over.
Wait!
That's a wrap. Erica and Stock are the winners.
Congratulations, Erica.
It's thanks to your assistance, Doc.
I had my doubts, but that was mighty impressive.
King Garland?
Princess Erica, would you do me the honor of facing me next?
Pardon? I am not mentally prepared for such things.
Don't be intimidated, Erica. Cygnus may be a warring nation, but you needn't be afraid. Simply approach this fight as you did all the rest.
He's right. Hell, if you beat me, you could be our next ruler.
Are you truly willing to go that far to taunt me? Very well. I accept your challenge. You'd best not regret it.
Now that's what I like to hear. Let's get this started then.
Regardless of our opponent, we shall be victorious!
Where was it?
You won't escape!
Oh, you're gonna have to do significantly more damage than that.
You must cool down!
Not half bad.
We've won.
Wait!
That's a wrap. Erica and Stock are the winners. That woman's amazing. Who knew she was so strong? What a fight.
Truly impressive, Princess. So, how about it? Want to try ruling this land in my stead? Now that they've witnessed your victory, the people have no grounds for complaint.
What? I was sure you were being facetious.
Hey now, when it comes to a fight, I'm always serious. Deadly serious.
Oh dear. What should I do? Stock, what do you think?
If she takes the Cygnus throne, its citizens may prove even more cooperative than in an alliance. What should I do? Recommend Erica take the throne? Or tell her to decline the offer? Accept it. Okay, I'll tell Erica she should accept the offer. Is that really what I want to do? This is a wise move for her, considering what will happen from here forward.
Erica, I I believe accepting Garland's offer may be a wise way to approach this situation. The Might of Cygnus will surely prove valuable in the struggle against Granorg.
That is true. Perhaps it would not be a bad idea. Very well. I accept your offer.
Then Cygnus has a new ruler. From here on out, all of you answer to Queen Erica.
All right, men. It's time to take back Granorg. I expect great things on the battlefield.
With her natural leadership skills, Erica roused her new army against Granorg's forces. However, the people of Cygnus were driven by violence. Chaos overtook the battlefields. This affected the original history as well. The once neutral nation was thrust into violent uprising. Cygnus overwhelmed both the Granorg and Anastel armies and gained total control of the land. In the end, Erica managed to perform the ritual, but all that remained was a world of chaos.
Welcome back, Stalk. It appears that decision brought about a truly unexpected turn of events.
Unexpected is right.
Queen of Cygnus may not have been the proper role for Erica. At the very least, it didn't help her original objective.
Remember, Erica possesses a great responsibility that must be prioritized over all else. If ever you see her perplexed by the world around her, be sure to guide her onto the proper path.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now? You got that?
Indeed we are.
I see.
What? Hey, what?
That? I am.
You got that?
Regardless of our opponent, we shall be victorious!
This would have been hellish if I hadn't.
You won't escape! We've won. Regardless of our opponent, we shall be victorious!
Where's...
There!
and kill him.
Not half bad.
We've won.
Perhaps I should convince Erica to decline Garland's offer. Is that really what I want? Erica is supposed to be taking Granorg back. Ruling over Cygnus will only weigh her down.
Erica, I think it would be best if you refuse this offer. You need to focus on reclaiming Granorg for the time being.
Yes, you're right. There is a place I must return to. Something I must do.
If you've got something more important to do, then don't let me hold you back. Just do it.
Thank you for understanding. Now, once more, may I request that we form an alliance?
Of course. Anyone who wants to complain now will answer to me.
Good luck to you! The approval of the citizens of Cygnus will be a great help in this newly formed alliance.
Yeah.
You might have forgotten all about this by now, but I have a reward for you. Here.
Stock, thank you for today.
Of course. You've gained a powerful ally to stand beside you.
Yes, that's quite reassuring. With everyone's assistance, I will ensure my goal is met.
Welcome aboard, Stock. Did that artifact give you any trouble?
A bit. But it turned out okay in the end. Though, it seems the artifact is cursed.
I see. It takes the possibility of death and makes it a reality. No wonder it gave off bad vibes. It must have been tough to get. So I'll give you extra credit for your hard work. Thanks, Stock. Danger and artifacts go hand in hand. Be prepared for anything. Ready for your next assignment? Time for a new timeline. Next stop, Celestia. I should warn you, though, that this one's on the brink of war.
That's not a problem for me.
Thank you. It's possible that the artifact is affecting the battle. Don't let down your guard.
This is the Patriarch's house in Celestia. I see Raoul and Roshia are here as well. Alastel invaded Celestia in my original history. Is that going to happen here too?
After conquering Granorg, the atmosphere in Alastel was overzealous, to say the least. Now they've set their sights on Cygnus, and even Celestia. It's far too late to stop them.
And the Alastel army will be marching in force. We'll have to use the terrain to make a stand. So what's our move?
First, we halt the Alastelian forces marching this way. Baranka and I will spearhead the operation from there. Any questions?
Pardon my intrusion.
Reporting in.
Well,
Noah's Alastelian forces are headed south on Lasville Hills. Wait, Noah's leading the army?
They're here. So far, this is proceeding just as I expected.
I have a question for you, Lieutenant General. Is Noah the one urging this war on?
That's absurd. For starters, never mind. Now is not the time for that. For now, focus on the battle. The Alastel army is deploying thaw machines to ensure a swift victory. Or so I've heard.
Are you serious? Considering we were already at a disadvantage, aren't we in serious trouble?
There's no cause for concern. According to my intel, the thaw machines are going to immediately malfunction.
We'll defer to your judgment, Lieutenant General.
The rest is up to you.
Yeah, let's win this together.
The Alastel army has absolute faith in their thaw machines. We'll use that to our advantage. Disabling their thaumatech will crush their morale. Strike only the thaw machines, both to avoid useless fighting and to end this battle quickly.
You heard the man. Let's move!
It's the enemy!
That must be their commander.
There really is a vast army of thaw machines. Let's see if they actually start malfunctioning.
There you are, rebel scum.
Very well.
Prophet Noah. Enemies sighted. Engaging them now.
Good.
Wait. Does that mean Noah has the artifact?
Prepare yourself.
Take no prisoners. Deploy the Thor machines.
What the hell? They're slowing down.
Seems Raoul's intel had it right. Let's take them down. I won't lose.
Too slow. Looks as though we won. Impossible.
How could we lose with the Prophet Noah on our side? Retreat! We need to retreat!
I worried for a moment.
I wonder what that reaction I got earlier was. Though, was it really the artifact?
Looks like it all went well, Prophet Noah.
Yes. Thank you for your cooperation.
What's that supposed to mean?
This battle's outcome was devised between the Prophet and myself.
Alistel's military continues to grow in power. Even I could not keep their ambition in check. My only means of curbing that overreach was to have them meet a painful defeat. Thus, I leaked intel on Raoul's position, then used this relic to weaken our thaw machines.
The prism's reacting again. The artifact is truly here.
Thanks to you, the army has been stalled for some time.
Alistel grows more dangerous by the day, Prophet Noah. You ought to stay with us in Celestia.
That I cannot do. It would only give them reason to take me back by force. And if that were to happen, Celestia would face the fires of war once again. For now, Hugo knows better than to make a move on Celestia. Besides, I am not exactly in the best of health. I need Alistelian medical assistance.
You seem fine to me.
That is because my body has been mechanized with Thaumatech. 70+ years have passed since I founded Alistel. I'm a tad older than I look. You there, young man.
What is it?
I wish for you to have this.
But why? Isn't this a vital tool for weakening the thaw machines?
The data from the battle should already be sent to Fennel's lab. A countermeasure has likely been developed by now. They will not fall for the same trick twice.
Interesting. So you're just as well versed in Thaumatech as you are in the political world.
Before I was a politician, I was a Thaumatech engineer myself. Please, look after that son of possibility. Farewell for now.
Do be careful, Prophet Noah.
Welcome back, Stock. Glad to see you're in good health.
Thanks. The mission actually went pretty smoothly for once. Anyway, here.
Spot on job. That's one step closer to saving the continent. You know, it really does seem like these artifacts represent a wide range of possibilities. As if each of them poses a new what-if question, and the world around it tries to answer.
Seems there are things that even you don't understand, Nemesia.
Hey! Learning what you don't know is the point of research.
Suppose I can't argue with that logic.
Pop quiz. How much do you know about the Empire which ruled this continent before Granorg?
To be honest, nothing. Think you could tell me about it?
I should give you an F, but I'll let you retake it later. This lost civilization used Thaumatech to become the most powerful country in Vancour. In spite of that, the Empire maintained positive relations with the beast kind.
That sounds far better than how we humans treat them now.
Back then, they shared the knowledge of Thaumatech with anyone willing to learn.
Don't you find it ironic that the technology once meant to enrich lives actually ended them?
Indeed. And because of that, the Empire lies in ruins. But not all is lost. This ship, the Dunamis, is a remnant of Imperial engineering. And with that, class dismissed.
Yep, that's that one. Figured as much.
Let's put on our thinking caps and find some artifacts. Ready for your next assignment? You'll be disembarking at Scala in this potential world, but I don't know anything beyond that. Perhaps someone or something is already using the artifact.
Okay. I'll go see if anything strange is going on there.
Please do so.
Here I am, Scala, but where could the artifact be? A ghost!
Did he say ghost?
Stock, let's go look.
Okay.
Why did this happen?
You're the one who was going on about a ghost, right?
Yes. And you are?
I'm Art. I'm a shaman.
You mean the Lady Art? As in the famous shaman? Wow. Seems Art is known far and wide in this possible world. Please, you gotta help me. I don't know what to do.
Leave it to me.
Hold on. Can you first tell us a few more details of what happened to you?
My girlfriend recently passed away. I was arranging her funeral when all of a sudden...
Her spirit appeared before you.
Can we meet her? The ghost?
I don't know if it's still there, but her body's at my house. Please follow me.
Her soul's still here.
Can't you do something for her?
Don't worry. I'll send her off to the heavens. Something's weird. It's like some huge power's keeping her here.
A huge power? What do you think that could be?
I don't know. I'm gonna try talking to her. Please, listen to my voice.
What did she say?
She's got a grudge against this man. So bad she wants to curse him to death.
But why?
So she's out for revenge. What are you going to do, Watt?
It's too scary to leave her like this. She might really kill him. I feel bad, but all I can do is force her to go.
It certainly wouldn't be wise to simply leave this ghost be. But forcing it off to the heavens is likely too rash of a decision as well. What should I do? Send the ghost away, or back off for now and think this over? Should I have art force the ghost soul to the heavens?
You're right. We need to put her soul to rest.
Okay, time to go. I'm sorry, this is the only way. Done. That man will be safe now.
Thank you.
Now I can keep preparing for the funeral. You saved my life.
Did we do the right thing? I just don't know.
What?
What's with these guys? The world is a scary place these days.
There's nothing I can do.
Art sent the woman's soul to the heavens by force, but her struggle in that moment shattered her shamanic powers. This loss impacted the original history as well, robbing At of her means to perform her duty. Without a skilled shaman, souls were left to roam the world, never finding salvation. With them came calamities, and the world was plunged into further darkness.
So you've returned, Stock.
It's safe to conclude that forcefully banishing a soul wasn't the best idea. Doing so clouded Ott's mind with doubt.
You must head off the problem at its source. Try not to grow impatient in your task, Stock.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
We'll never get to the bottom of this if we don't figure out why our soul remains here.
Hold on. It would be inappropriate to force her soul to rest.
But I can't just leave her. What do I do?
We should start by figuring out why exactly her soul remains here. What is the nature of her grudge against this man?
Let me try asking. She seems worried about a brooch?
Brooch? Brooch?
Yes.
Oh!
Seems you have an idea what she might be talking about.
I actually gave her a brooch for our 1-year anniversary. I think she's angry because I threw it away.
Why would you do that? You were the one who gave it to her.
Well, my girlfriend was a real spendthrift. She'd go shopping every day with my money. She needed an intervention, so I gathered all the junk she'd been hoarded and burned it. I must have accidentally trashed the brooch along with it.
Makes sense why she would hold a grudge against you. So where did you dispose of it?
That was back in Granorg. What should I do? The brooch is long gone by this point. I should be able to get my hands on it back in the Granorg of my original history. Okay, Granog. This is Granog. Wearing Granog.
Yes?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yes.
This man is the same one who asked for Art's help in that possible world.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get rid of some old junk. My ex-girlfriend was a hoarder. When I tried to intervene, we got in a fight and broke up.
I see.
This brooch was my anniversary present for her, but I guess I don't need it anymore. I was going to trash it anyway. You can have it if you want.
If you don't mind.
All I need to do now is to show this to the girl's ghost. Let's hope that fixes things.
Wait a second, Art. I think this should help solve her grudge.
Is that a brooch?
Wait, that's...
What's the status of her soul, Art?
Stock, she's alive.
What do you mean, Lady Art?
I can tell, now that she's calmed down. She's not dead. Some kind of power just made her soul slip from her body.
Wait, the prism is sensing an artifact from under the bed? Perhaps her rage was blocking the signal until now. It's possible this is what caused her soul to slip out of her body as well.
Can you save her, Art?
Leave it to me. I'll push her soul back in.
You have my thanks.
Really? Then please, hurry.
Okay, let's do this.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I should have respected you and your belongings. No, it's okay. I know you were just trying to help, even if you went way too far. I was angry about the brooch, but from now on, we'll talk through our problems together.
Thank you so much.
I owe you two my very life. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
You have my gratitude too. Can't thank you enough for turning her back to normal.
We're good to go here.
That was really something, Aunt. Nicely done.
Okay, let's go back to Celestia. Welcome back, Stock. How'd it go? Did you find the artifact?
Yeah. Though we faced a problem of the spectral variety in obtaining it. Here.
Spot on as always. Thank you. Oh, you look fired up this time. Which project are you tackling? Ready for your next assignment? I'll be sending you on a field trip to Scala this time. The raiding is coming from the town, and I think someone you know might be in trouble.
I wonder who that could be.
Help them out to get closer to the artifact. Happy hunting!
Here I am in Scala. Rainy looks pretty down though. Maybe Nemesia was talking about her when she mentioned her friend being in trouble.
Is something the matter, Rainy? You're looking glum.
I just haven't been sleeping well ever since we got here. I keep having nightmares.
Nightmares?
Remember what happened to our old mercenary troop? You know, the cave-in? I'm seeing them in my dreams. They're saying, "How dare you be happy after we all died?"
Oh.
It was impossible to keep my chin up after the accident. But ever since I met Stock, every day has been worth living. I finally started to put the past behind me and face the future full steam ahead. And yet, no. Because of this, my happiness is being punished.
It seems Rainy still hasn't put the deaths of her comrades behind her.
Come, Rainy. We should rest early tonight. I will be close by if you need anything.
Thank you. Huh? Wait.
What's wrong?
Sorry, I have to go.
Wait! Rainy!
The prism is reacting to an artifact. Does that mean...
I know. It's not fair, right? Why am I the one who gets to be happy?
Come, give us your happiness.
No, don't listen to them. Stock, what do we do?
It's clear that Rainy is saddled with guilt over the deaths of her comrades. I'm not sure it's our place to interfere, though. Should we let Rainy overcome this on her own, or offer to lend a hand? Okay, I'll give Rainy a chance to overcome this by herself. Is that what I want to do? Rainy should find it within herself to overcome this. Jumping in now would only exacerbate the problem.
What are we going to do?
Rainy needs to handle this herself. Let's trust in her to do that.
Okay.
All right. You can have it. Just please, leave this world.
Are you all right, Rainy?
Yeah. I am now. It's time to focus on what really matters. Not my selfish needs, but the war. Come on, let's get going.
My god, she's a monster.
Rainy, you're going too far. We need to retreat.
No, wars aren't won by running away. We're going to win. We have to.
The wraiths sapped away Rainy's chance of ever finding true happiness. This sacrifice impacted Rainy in the original history as well. Having lost all hope, she began to live for strength as a warrior, risking all for the sake of battle. The price for such unbridled power was heavy. In walking this path, Rainy lost her life on the battlefield.
Welcome back, Stock.
Rainy's guilt over the past robbed her of a joyful future.
Without hope, she had nothing to live for, which in turn led all of Vancour into despair.
You'll need to redo things to protect the continent and the happiness of its people.
Shall we record the actions you've taken so far, just in case?
Alright, we'll drive these wraiths away and rid Rainy of her guilt. Is that what I want? These wraiths aren't normal. With Rainy as weak as she is, I need to step in and help.
I should have known that wouldn't work.
I get it. Of course you're upset. Why was I the one who lived? Why should I be happy?
What? The artifact is even affecting Rainy. That explains why her worries have manifested as these wraiths. But that means only Rainy herself can overcome this.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Rainy, you can't let yourself be fooled by these apparitions. Believe in the future.
The future?
Listen to me. The guilt you feel now doesn't preclude you from being happy later on.
Thank you. But still, my comrades, my friends, they just won't disappear.
Rainy.
Of course they hate me. I lived!
What?
Rainy believes deep down that her comrades resent her. We need to change that belief. The accident that decimated their troop was in our mind. The key to this should be there. Okay, Alma mine it is.
What can we do to help Rainy?
I'm sorry, everyone.
No.
Wanna buy something?
You're just a shop. That guy.
Yes.
A while back, a mercenary troop got destroyed by a pretty nasty cave in here.
Do you think you could tell me some more about that?
Yes.
Sure, all I know is that monsters broke in and wrecked the support pillars. Only a boy and a girl survived. Must be Marco and Rainey.
Yes.
I remember the girl's words as clear as day. He would have been crushed if our comrade hadn't pushed us all aside.
So then it wasn't by chance that Marco and Rainey survived.
Oh yeah, that was her name. Which reminds me, another survivor was dug out later.
What? There was a third survivor?
He died shortly afterwards, but he gave me this on his deathbed. Guess it was his troop's emblem.
Hey.
You know that Rainy girl, right? Mind giving this to her for me?
I'll gladly do it. Thank you for telling me what you know.
Yes.
Sure, and thank you too.
Snap out of it. Take a look at this. Remember how they truly thought of you.
Ay, I hate it when it changes and I don't notice.
That's our troop's emblem.
They spent the last moments of their lives making sure you two escaped safely. I'm sure they would be thrilled to know you're alive and happy now, not despise you for it.
You're right. I remember. They pushed us out of the way. It's thanks to them we made it.
They entrusted their futures to you, Rainey. You can't let them down now.
Stock's right. They were our friends. They'd never hate you.
You know, you're right. They weren't like that at all. You guys are full of crap! They're gone.
I'm proud of you, Rainey. Facing the past like that isn't easy.
No. It's all thanks to you. You helped me remember how they really felt.
Whew. I was worried there for a moment.
Well then, we should get to the inn and rest. I expect we're all drained after today.
Thanks, you guys.
I can't believe it was buried somewhere like this. I really am proud of you, Rainey.
Welcome back, Stock. Were you able to save your friend?
Yes. She'll be all right now. I appreciate the concern. Oh, and here.
I knew I could count on you to pass the test. Thanks. Let's put on our thinking caps and find some artifacts. Ready for your next assignment? The artifact in this possible world is at the Sand Fortress. The reading is hazy. That's a big no-no. Sorry. Can you go check it out?
All right.
I don't know what's waiting for you, so try not to be reckless.
Seems this is the point when Erica joined us, right after we reclaimed the Sand Fortress.
I don't know if it's one of a set, but I have at least been told that there's another book. The Black Book of Flux. The Black Chronicle. You most likely refer to that. But it was taken by someone long ago, and its whereabouts are still unknown.
If I remember correctly, this is just after I asked about the White Chronicle's counterpart. We were ambushed by the owner of the Black Chronicle almost immediately after this.
I see.
Stock, there's something else I should tell you. It's very important.
What is it?
You're actually my...
No!
Ott?
I don't want you to go anywhere.
Wait, Ott, what are you saying? I'm not going anywhere. What's wrong? Why are you crying?
I don't like it!
I understand, but I can't help if I don't know what it is.
Odd.
Erica!
Yes?
No taking away stock!
Odd. Do you...
What's going on?
This power... No. Is that a book of flux?
That's not the Black Chronicle. That must be how this possible world differs from my own.
What? Nemesia? No, you're not her at all. Just who are you?
Nemesia?
I'm gonna protect stock!
Seems she's not interested in talking. Come on, you two.
Regardless of our opponent, we shall be victorious!
It's actually quite a pain.
I'll get him!
You won't escape! We've won. That book. It's as I thought. Who on earth are you? Why are you doing this?
I don't like her attitude.
His reaction. It's an artifact? What's happening? Why am I back on the Dunamis? What the hell just happened to me?
Stop. Is something wrong? What's with the scary look?
Don't worry about it. Actually, maybe you should know.
Let me get this straight. You were teleported back here by someone who looks like me? And the prism sensed an artifact?
That's right. Just to make sure, it wasn't you I saw back there, was it?
Of course not. I was here the whole time. Judging from your description, It sounds like that look-alike of me was the artifact itself.
That doesn't make sense, though. It looked and moved just like a real person would.
Excellent observation. Some artifacts manifest in more specific ways than others. Simply put, they have no set form.
What does that mean?
Well, think about molten metal before it's poured into a mold. Its lack of solidity gives it the potential to conform to the size and shape of its container.
And as artifacts are similarly amorphous, they have the ability to take on any possible shape.
Yes, that's correct. Exactly what I was trying to say.
Even so, there are two things I still don't quite understand. One is why it specifically chose to take on your appearance. It could have become anything. What reason would it have to look like you? The other question I have is, what did it have to gain from ejecting me from that world?
To start, let's examine why it drove you out. From the artifact's perspective, your very existence in its world limits its own potential. Your actions would have restricted its possibilities, so it reacted accordingly.
Huh. Makes sense, I suppose. I have to say, though, you know quite a bit about that artifact.
Well, truth be told, I was once the owner of all the artifacts. Thanks to a misstep on my part, I lost track of them. As for your question, the reason that particular artifact took my shape is quite simple. Because it had no form to take, it simply copied the appearance of its previous owner, me.
Sounds reasonable. Anyway, how exactly am I supposed to retrieve it? Is such a thing even possible?
Consider that casting metaphor. Once the molten metal hardens, its possibilities are limited to the mold it was poured into.
So we'll need something to act as a mold then. The only question is what?
Converging timelines, branching worlds, limiting them to a single outcome. Oh, that reminds me of something I read in an old document. Supposedly, there's a space in the world that's completely cut off from the flow of time. Perhaps somewhere like that would hold the mold you need to contain the artifact. Do you know of any such place?
A space cut off from time.
Maybe I can find this mold in the Vault of Time. Oh, only one way to find out.
I have an idea, yes. I'll head over there and get back to you.
Sounds wonderful.
Actually have to go into the Vault of Time. Okay.
Heading to the Vault of Time.
Now what business do you have? Okay, actually go to the corridor then.
This should work as the mold Nemesia mentioned earlier. Now to go retrieve that artifact.
Be careful, Stock!
They're here!
You've returned, Stock.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
Chronicle.
There you are. You'll see who's truly in charge this time.
Stock?
Get inside.
That weird bottle's pulling her in!
Come. We need to finish it off. Lend me a hand, you two. I won't lose.
You won't escape! We've won.
She went in!
It's over.
Stock. What was that?
Proof that there are magical tomes in this world beyond just the White and Black Chronicles.
Goodness.
Just as I thought, the prism is sensing an artifact inside the bottle.
Come, let's return to the others.
Welcome aboard, Stock. Were you able to contain my copycat?
I was. Here she is.
You deserve an A+, Stock. Thanks. This is another step towards stopping the desertification. Interesting. Without my form to mimic, it reverts to humble soil. I'll let you keep the bottle.
Strange that an artifact would manifest as dirt, don't you think?
Is it? They call it Mother Earth for a reason. Soil is the source of life that births possibility. But soil without potential is nothing but sand. Just kidding. That's just one way of thinking. I make it a point to learn about as many viewpoints as I can. That aside, thank you as always. It'd be a big no-no if you pushed yourself too hard. So rest up. Let's put on our thinking caps and find some artifacts. Ready for your next assignment? You'll be disembarking at a new timeline for Cygnus. Seems the king himself has the artifact.
Garland.
Bring him back in one piece, okay?
know Cygnus is a mercenary nation, but this seems a bit too chaotic, even for them.
Damn.
Bram. Does it cry or not? I'm not gonna stand for him tricking our king and taking the throne. I heard that bastard Hedge was helping him out, supposedly because of a grudge against King Garland. But then after Bram took power, he hired mercs to wipe out his enemies, and even booted Hedge.
Damn.
Cygnus is in total chaos. You know, I heard Bram's got tons of treasure stocked up behind them castle walls.
Yeah.
No chance of getting in now with the gate the way it is, though. Bram is the king. That must mean he has the artifact. So many boulders. They've completely blocked off the route into the castle.
Honestly.
Ain't this a damn shame? Bram proved a total failure, so the people of Cygnus revolted. So in response, he's gone and cooped himself up in the castle. There's no getting to him now. There's no chance regular explosives will work against a blockade of this magnitude. Perhaps I should consult with an explosive expert. Okay then. $64 out of 98. Wait, no, he ain't here. It's gonna make me go all the way across the freaking map again, isn't it? Fine, fine, fine. Wait, no, this is wrong, isn't it? I want...
I won't lose!
Too easy.
Let's hurry.
Here it comes!
Tarkin, there's something I'd like to ask you.
Yes.
What's that?
A while back, you taught me how to use explosives. Is there any way to increase their potency?
That's correct.
There is, but
Tell me, please.
Yes.
if it's a bigger bang you want, just toss in some booze. but any old drink won't do the trick. It has to be a special alcohol called Cygnus Spirits.
So, I need to get my hands on some of this alcohol then.
That's correct.
Easier said than done. The stuff's impossible to find. Cygnus has been dry for months now, so I hear.
So it's impossible to get a hold of, even in Cygnus.
Seems I'm out of luck in this world. But perhaps if I try the possible Cygnus from before.
Yes.
Welcome.
Hello there. I'd like to buy a bottle of your finest alcohol.
Oh?
Ah, you mean the Cygnus Spirits. You're in luck. I actually dug one out of storage this morning. Oh, sorry. It's fermented too far. No good for drinking, I'm afraid.
That's all right by me. I'll take it.
Yes.
Oh, then you can have it on the house. Saves me the trouble of throwing it out anyway. I should be able to blast away these boulders if I use the Cygnus Spirits. Here goes nothing.
Just have to do exactly as Tarkin told me. There. Hopefully this works. Wow. It really worked.
Oh.
The path cleared up.
Hey,
Now let's drive that wannabe King Bram out of there.
I won't let him escape.
But how? I was told only Tarquin could blast him away. I'm getting a reaction from the prison. That means Bram really does have the artifact. Seems my only task now is to take it from him.
Hey!
Quit blubbering, Hurts. There ain't nothing to fear, what with my kingly power.
Understood.
You alright, bro? I mean, King? Let's get him.
Strong as you may be, I have no intention of losing to you two. I won't lose. How about this?
Thunder!
Let's go.
Here he comes! Now then.
goes!
Here I go! Going all in! No!
Here goes!
How about this? Take this! Eat this! I can't go on! Lose? No way!
Phew, we did it somehow.
Damn it!
Damn you, pack of wallop. Fine then. You're the new King of Cygnus.
Apologies, but I'm not interested in claiming the throne.
Reaction is coming from Bram's pocket.
I'll just take whatever you have in your pocket instead. Huh?
You mean this here treasure? Why? Sir, a horde of hell spiders had headed straight for the city. And Hedge behind it. That two-timing bastard.
Damn it all!
Goddamn Hedge. Only thing on his mind was getting revenge on Cygnus after all.
Hurts!
Up and at 'em hearts. We gotta protect our kingdom.
It'll be too dangerous with only the two of you. Let me help.
Don't shove your nose where it don't belong. My reign's over. But for a minute there, I was King of Cygnus. This is my city now.
Bro!
You'll always be my king.
Hey!
Hey, I'll leave this with you. It'd be a damn shame if it got broken in the brawl. So hold on to it until I get back.
Hey!
Alright, let's go. Yeah, everyone follow King Bram.
At least I have the artifact. All's well that ends well, I suppose.
Welcome back, Stock. How did things go in the other Cygnus?
They were on the verge of battle when I left. But a nation with Cygnus's pedigree will survive. They have a strong warrior acting as king, after all. Anyway, here's the artifact.
Exceptional as ever. Thanks. Let's put on our thinking caps and find some artifacts. Ready for your next assignment? You're heading to the Atolia wasteland in the next world of possibilities. I've tracked the artifact to the dead center of the battlefield between Cygnus and Granor.
A place like that will make it difficult to locate the artifact, no doubt.
True. There's no telling how it will manifest itself. But I have faith in your skills.
Easy for you to say. You get to stay here on this fancy boat.
Yes, well, be careful out there.
All right, let's hold off Diaz up north. Our surprise will be showing up soon.
If I remember right, the plan was to use the whirlwind to drive Diaz and his men off.
So the whirlwind is nearly here.
Where the hell is the whirlwind? I'm sure I read the signs right.
In the original history, the whirlwind came and ravaged Diaz's forces, helping us to victory. It's possible the artifact is keeping the whirlwind at bay in this world, though. This is bad.
My apologies.
I come bearing bad news, King Garland. The Grand Orc army has surrounded us.
Damn it! Stock! I'll hold off the south. The north is all yours.
Understood.
You look vexed, King Garland. Sorry to disappoint you, but your puff of air isn't coming.
I don't need a whirlwind to kill you with my own hands. Hope you came ready to meet your maker.
Impertinent worm. This is where you die.
When I'm done with you, you'll be dust in the Atolian wind.
Small-minded vermin. Did you really think we would fall for the same petty trick of the wind? I hereby sentence you to death, starting with the treacherous princess.
Not if I can help it.
It's do or die.
Too slow. Take this.
Ugh, messed up somewhere, haven't I?
Let's go!
Eat this.
Impossible.
Oh, that was a close one.
This is...
These rats have fangs.
Come. We need to help Garland.
Right.
I never imagined a worm like you could prove so formidable. It appears I I underestimated the might of the desert folk.
Even with his last breath, he still wouldn't shut up.
Garland! Are you alright?
Of course! Looks like you finished up on your end, too.
We did.
Sickness has truly taken victory today.
Pretty much. But we lost a lot of brave soldiers today. We can't march on Granor till we've recouped our losses and buried our dead.
Indeed.
First things first, we need to patch up our wounded warriors.
Allow me to assist.
So, he really did have it.
Welcome aboard, Stock. Did you find the artifact?
Yeah. The one who had it came right to us, luckily enough. Here, this is it.
Thanks. I'll add this one to the collection.
$30 more, eh? Hang on.
Let's... You're always welcome.
Okay. Because this is such a good place to do it, I'm going to be stopping here for today. Back again tomorrow with some actual main story.